Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Austin,
It's me, Noah. We're the Meta Collectors,
and I'm back.
and he's back. Where have you
I'm
been?
back.
Behind the
You've been
scenes?
doing too many deck techs,
I
dude.
know, I
Wasn't been
know,
doing too good.
I know. You guys think I edit those videos? You're crazy. It's not me. And I need someone to play against, and he's the person that we play against, and we have a lot of fun doing it. Anyway, new video today. We have our top 10 Nightfall cards, most powerful,
Most useful.
most the bestest.
Yep,
All right, and
exactly.
we're gonna start
We're gonna
with
get right into this.
yeah.
We've tried to record this one other time prior, and it ended up rambling on for about 30 minutes.
37 minutes.
We're gonna get straight into it. So
Yep.
my number 10 on my list is Feign Death. Pop it up right here. Just a really, really good way to save key pieces, key creatures, beasties rather. The only reason why it is number 10, a little bit down towards the bottom of my list, is because there are some very powerful beasties in this game that you can run 6 of, you can run 10 of them. So ideally, you're not just going to want to save those because you just have draw them, get some more, play them back, whatever. But as future sets come out and more powerful, big, real deal beasties get created or put in sets, this card's just going to get better because it's a real
Right.
easy way to save those. So
Yeah, and I think it competes a little bit with Smoky Spirits, but that's fine. You can find a duality of the two. You can put one in your sideboard, one in your main deck. For me, my number 10 is Righteous Reckoning. Really insanely good card. 5 mana board wipe, destroys all fatigued beasties. Very, very powerful. However, it is in light. Light has a couple of issues. It's got Light Elemental, it's a good card. It's got the Ghost Marshal, good card. But it needs a couple more pieces. It's got
it'll
Banish.
get there.
Yeah, it'll get there. Wilderness. The spoiler we've seen so far, nuts.
Yeah.
So, I have faith. Righteous Reckoning as my number 10. So, what is your number 9?
Number 9. I've got Index as my number 9. Now, a lot of people say Index is a super powerful card. I mean, it is really good. It's a good card. But back to what I said earlier, there's a lot of really good beasties that you can run 10 of. Some of the higher aura cost beasties just really don't have the value that some of these 1s, 2s, 3 aura beasties cost. So, turn 1, ideally, you're going to want to play this early. So, the issue is there's other things you want to be doing earlier, like playing your aura essences, your
Artifacts.
artifacts, which you can't play because you can only play aura pages, even though the artifact is an aura page, but it's technically not an aura page specifically stated on the card.
It's a good card. I'm not the biggest fan of it in the world, but it has its niche. Like if you're searching for Wendigo or you're searching for Mothman or something in particular, the card's really, really powerful. For me, I have another card that's also pretty niche in its power, but when it's powerful, and that's River of Time. River of Time is 5 water aura, take an extra turn, plain and simple. But if you have a river in play, all it costs is 1 aura, and that can make a huge swing. There are going to be turns where you can Born from the Earth, grab a river, absorb aura, one of your opponent's artifacts, and then be able to cast River of Time in the same turn. You can do some nutty things. River of Time, number 9. What is your number 8?
My number 8 is Born from the Earth. The more and more I play with this card, you initially got me onto it, the better and better that I think it is, really. When we first started playing this game, we were like, why would anybody use Terra at all? Because of other really, really powerful things that we discovered in the game. But as we progressed and played more and more games, Terra is pretty significant. Yeah. It's a pretty big deal, and I would say.
We'll talk more about the card probably here in a moment or two. Yeah. My number 8 is Mr. Krabs, Willa Walla Wake Monster. This water beastie, 2 in a water, 55 LP, gets a status effect boost off of 2 different things, gets plus 20 basically, deals 40 damage. The card is just insane. When it destroys a beastie, you bookmark a page. Like, it single-handedly helps the water deck thrive. It is just very efficient and very, very good. So, Ilana Lake Monster, number 8. What is your next card on your list?
Number 7 for me, I got Tribal Warcry. Tribal Warcry is just a super good card if you're running a lot of high quantity beasties, like I talked about earlier, 6 of, 10 ofs, all from the same tribe, all from the same name. They get +10/+10 for each other beastie on the battlefield at the same time. you can stack up some pretty sizable chunks of health and damage with this thing if you're playing if all your beasties are from the same type. So
Yep. Mine is Alana Lake Monster. 1 colorless, 1 frost aura. If you have the status effects in play, 60 damage in combat. It's a very aggressive card. It gets there fast. It has fleet if you have multiple copies. It ends combat once you attack so that you're not getting attacked back. It's a very efficient, aggressive beater. The card's amazing. Austin?
that was my number 6
what's
as
your
well,
number 6?
actually.
Yeah.
So many times you can play a lot of these 60 damage, 60 damage, 60 damage, just all day, every day. So it's good. It's good.
Fantastic card. If you haven't played with it, I definitely recommend so. We'll go to my number
Sure.
6. My number 6, Absorb Aura. Absorb Aura, I mean, we've been talking in all of our videos, the artifact essence, the artifacts, they're so important. They're so important. They are. But fun fact, they printed a card in Nightfall that utterly hoses them. And it's Absorb Aura. You get to destroy it. You get to bookmark a page so it replaces itself. So you're getting card advantage because you're 1-for-1ing and you're netting a card. And if that's not it, you also get an aura of the page or the artifact you destroyed. Now, sometimes you might not be able to use the aura color in itself, but you can use the colorless or use it as colorless for Bookmark, New Beginnings, Born from the Earth, etc.
We'll get more into that here in a minute.
Yeah, fantastic. Number 5.
My number 5 is a Me Cook. He made the list specifically for one reason, and that is his first strike.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's just brutal. If you don't have any removal, you better have some high life point BCs. Otherwise, you're just not going to be able to get this guy to go away. His attack does, 55 damage base, first strike. So,
and the problem with the card, too, is like, if you are expecting the removal, you just burrow him away.
Yeah. Yep,
You're not getting rid of him. No, he's gone.
You can attack and then burrow. So
yeah, he's an insanely efficient creature, insanely efficient beastie. Is really good at defending, protecting things, but also when you need it to be aggressive or you need to chip in the last bit of damage, you can do so pretty easily. Me Cook. My number 5. Maybe too high on the list. Maybe it should be closer to number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Smoky Spirits. I mean,
you don't say.
What can I say about Smoky Spirits other than it is this set's lightning in a bottle? It's so good, so efficient. 0 aura, just gets the job done. I'm gonna withhold saying more because I can imagine it might be on your list here in the future. All right, so what's your number 5?
I'm on number 4.
Oh, what is
my
your
number 4? Is Napa Rebobs. This guy is just so much fun. He's the original creature or BC that I was gravitated towards to put my first deck together. Sinister Shadows, spoiler alert.
Mm-hmm.
Just crazy. 1 aura, flying.
What you know about bananas?
Damage. Bananas on the 4th wall list, and that's important because it does double damage at casters before modifiers. So you add up all the modifiers, swing it at the caster, and it does double damage.
Not to spoil a potential deck tech in the future, but you can do the math at home. If you're at nighttime, you're on a farm, you got a bloodlust, and you've got some double damage. That's a lot, folks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stay tuned for that one.
Yeah.
So my number 4 is Wendigo.
Oh.
Now, to spoil, this is the highest beastie on my list. This is the best beastie in the set, for my opinion, and there's a reason he's the chase. Wendigo, 3 aura, just does so much. The fear, the untap, the attack. It's just so aggressive, so strong, so defensive. It can get you back into a game that you feel like you've already lost. Wendigo. And we'll wait to talk about it here in also another second. All right, what's your number 4?
Top 3?
Oh,
I'm on 3.
number 3, right.
3.
Okay, yeah.
My number 3, I've got all of the aura artifacts.
What have we not said about these aura artifacts?
They're good.
Yeah.
They're pretty fantastic. You want them dropping them on your first turn so that you can use its mana on your second turn or on your second turn.
You know what? I'll go ahead and make a switch here. I'm going to move my artifacts to number 3. I have them on number 2 on my list before we started this video, but I'm going to move the other card to number 2, and we're just going to level our aura effects on 3. Because I agree, the card, I mean, almost like, we almost just didn't want to even include them on this list because they're just they're just that good.
Yeah. Don't be turned away by them making them now, so it's multiple different types, different colors. They're equally as good, maybe not equally, but they're significantly pretty close.
In other instances, they're better.
Yeah.
Like in some instances, you just rather have them. Yeah. So, what is your number 2?
My number 2 is actually Wendigo.
Okay, now we can talk about this card.
Okay.
This card's nuts.
Ask him. Yeah, he knows. He knows all about it.
Most of the games I lose are because of Wendigo, and he just enters, rolls for fear, and if you don't bounce the beastie, he gets to untap. He'll attack a beastie and most likely kill it. He gets to roll for fear again. If he misses, he gets to untap it at least, and then he can probably kill something else. This card is egregious. There's a reason it is $100 right now, full hollow. Like, this card is dumb. If you are playing a dark deck, play this card. It's nuts. Don't bother with Indrid Cold. 6 aura. Who cares? Get out of here. Get out of here. It's just too expensive. Don't Grim Reaper. Get out of here. 9 aura. Yeah, right. You can't even ramp with it with artifact essence. Get out. Go home. Pack your bags. Call your grandma.
Yep.
It's just insane. Wendigo's nuts. There's a reason he's the chase rare. There's a reason he's on my list, your list, as the best creature in Nightfall. He's insane. My number 2, probably I'd say it's my pet card in the game now. Born from the Earth. It's 1 aura. I could go on. I could do a whole video deducing what this card can do for you. 1 aura. Search your library for a Terra page. Put it into play. Reduce the casting cost of your BCs by X, where X is equal to the number of Terra traits that it shares in play. This card is just insane, and it's basically like, it feels free. It thins your deck. It draws you a card. It reduces the casting cost of your beasties. So basically, it acts almost like acceleration, but also card advantage, and also just helping your board state progress to where you need it to be. The card is dumb. Play this card. If you haven't played with it yet, if you're a little weary, give it a go. I promise you will not be disappointed.
It is very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
I'll do my number 1. My number 1 is Flood the Earth. Another board wipe, but this card is just obscene. If you are not prepared for Flood the Earth, you're going to lose to Flood the Earth. Flood the Earth is just probably at rate one of the best cards in the set. You can cycle it for 1 if you're up against the mirror match. Otherwise, it is going to destroy all beasties except for yours. It's going to be one-sided. The only thing it doesn't care about or doesn't hurt are creatures with flying, but if you build your deck in a way, you can play around that, or you can mitigate that downside, and you can also cycle it in those matchups. So it's never going to be dead, and when it's not dead, it is going to probably be the best card in your spell book. Flood the Earth. Now, tell me why I'm wrong, and what card should be number 1.
Well, you're wrong, because the best card in Nightfall, in my opinion, is Smoky Spirits. Smoky Spirits OP.
Smoky Spirits OP. I almost feel like it's cheating putting Smoky Spirits and the Artifact Essence on the list. They're obviously good. They're insane. Smoky Spirits, earlier today we were playing a bunch of games, and every time he played Smoky Spirits, I literally rolled my eyes. I was like, come on, man. I was like, I need to do this one thing. Smoky Spirits is good in the beginning of the game, protecting your acceleration. It's good in the middle of the game. It's good in the late game. It'll help you stay alive. It'll help you get out on the board. It'll help
you can run a crazy amount of them.
Yeah, and it's nuts. And tell us why we're wrong, guys.
Aura.
Yeah, this is our top 10. It's subjective. So if you guys think that you have a better list out there, let us know in the comments. Put it down below. Tell us why we're wrong. Tell us why we're not respecting, let's say, Potion Seller. Tell us why we're not respecting other cards. Tell us what we're missing about Indrid Cold. Tell us why Headless Coal Miner should be on the list. Respect out to Air Rods. Respect out to Tribal Warcry. Respect to Reptoid Ruler, my favorite card in Metazoo. Tell us what you guys think. Let us know what we're missing. If Bubbling Brew deserves to be on the list just because it gets Gummaroo off the field, hey, I'm down for that. Put it on the list, I guess. Let us know what you guys think. Unlucky Potion, I see people out there really loving that card. tell us what you guys think.
We want to learn.
Yeah.
Always.
This is how we get better. This is how we work as a community. This is just our top 10, but we would love to see your guys'. So put it in the comment section below. As always, we greatly appreciate you. Austin's back. I know we'll be doing another deck tech up soon that Austin will be the main face of, and he'll talk to you through the deck. So thank you guys so much. As always, we are
the Meta Collectors.
All right.
Thanks for watching.
See you guys.
See ya.